Man has created some monumental structures in our past. From the Great Pyramid of Giza to the Hoover Dam. Feats of engineering have been a pinnacle and desire for the human race for thousands of years. Today we cover some of mankind's greatest architectural and engineering feats to date. Here are the top 5 tallest buildings in the world. Number 5. Ping An Finance Center, Shenzhen, China. The Ping An Finance Center, standing at 1,966 feet, was designed and created to respond to the challenges of constructing in dense, urban environments. The building was commissioned by Ping An Insurance, and designed by the American architectural firm, Kohn Pederson Fox Associates. It came with a whopping price tag of $1.5 billion US. With the foundation laid in August of 2009, construction would begin that November. In March 2013, the construction process was temporarily halted, due to the suspected use of concrete made with unprocessed sea sand. The use of salty sea sand could corrode the steel in the structure, leaving it vulnerable to collapse. Construction resumed on the building after sample testing, as it was concluded to not be unprocessed sea sand. The building is not only the headquarters of Ping An Insurance, it also contains offices, restaurants and retail spaces. There is also a conference center, and a high-end shopping mall. Floor 116 features an observation deck named Free Sky, which holds the record for highest observation deck in the world, at 1,844 feet. If you are ever in the Futian district of Shenzhen, visit this giant tower, and take in its sheer size up close. Number 4. The Burj Al Bait Clock Tower, Mecca, Saudi Arabia. The Burj Al Bait Clock Tower, or Towers of the House, is a government-owned complex of 7 skyscraper hotels in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. It reaches into the sky at an impressive 1,972 feet. These towers are a part of the King Abdulaziz Endowment Project, that aims to modernize the city, in catering to its pilgrims. Construction began in 2004 and was completed in 2012. The Saudi Bin Laden Group, the kingdom's largest construction company, would take on the feat of this project, and have many hiccups along the way. This would include a 2008 fire that would engulf and destroy 9 floors of the tower, taking 10 hours and 400 firefighters to put it out. It is the world's second most expensive building, with the total cost of construction at $15 billion US. The building is topped by a 4-faced clock, visible from 16 miles away. The clock is the highest in the world at over 1,300 feet above the ground. Its faces are the largest in the world, surpassing the Chevahir Mall clock in Istanbul. Each of the clock's 4 faces are a massive 141 feet in diameter, and are illuminated by 2 million LED lights, with 4 oriented edges. The tower contains the Clock Tower Museum, which occupies the top 4 floors. This museum alone would make it worth a visit. Could you imagine driving towards Mecca, and seeing this massive clock, towering in the sky? Number 3. Shanghai Tower, Shanghai, China. Shanghai Tower is a 128-story, 2,073-foot mega-tall skyscraper in Shanghai. The tower had a construction cost of $2.4 billion US. It is the tallest building in China, and it shares the record with the Ping An Finance Center, of having the world's highest observation deck within a building or structure. Its tiered construction, designed for high energy efficiency, provides 9 separate zones divided between office, retail and leisure use. Construction began in November 2008, and topped out in August 2013. The exterior was completed in summer 2015, and work was considered complete by September 2015. The main construction contractor for the project was the Shanghai Construction Group, a member of the consortium that owns the tower. Shanghai Tower has faced a myriad of problems. Most notably, an astonishingly low occupancy rate. There were several reasons for this. The building's twisting glass facade, ideal for offsetting wind loads, created an impractical floor plate, forcing tenants to pay for large areas of unusable space. If you're planning on visiting this tower, to this date it still may not have much to offer, other than breathtaking views. Number 2. Merdeka 118, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Merdeka 118, also known as Warisan Merdeka Tower, is a 118-story, 2,227-foot tall skyscraper in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Construction of this project started in 2014, and is estimated to be completed at the end of 2022. This comes with an estimated price tag of $1.5 billion US. The building's name, Merdeka, which means independence, is inspired by its proximity to two nearby stadiums, Merdeka Stadium and Stadium Negara. The building will consist of 100 stories of rentable space, including 83 stories of office space, 12 stories of hotel rooms, 5 stories of hotel residences, and an 1,857-foot high observatory floor, which will be the highest observation deck in Southeast Asia. The non-rentable space consists of elevators and recreational facilities, as well as parking spaces for up to 8,500 cars. 60 out of the 80 stories of office space is reserved for Permodalan Nasional Berhad, the developer of the project. The building is designed with a mixture of diamond-shaped glass facades, to signify the diversity of Malaysians. It was made to resemble, and inspired by Tunku Abdul Rahman's outstretched hand gesture, while chanting, Merdeka, when he proclaimed the independence of Malaysia on the 31st of August 1957. If you plan to visit this tower when it opens, it will contain the 118 Mall, which will be full of retail stores and restaurants, as well as Grade A offices, hotels, and residential areas. With so much to do in one building, it may be worth staying a few nights. Number 1. The Burj Khalifa, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. The Burj Khalifa, which was known as the Burj Dubai, prior to its inauguration in 2010, is a skyscraper in Dubai. With a total height of 2,722 feet, the Burj Khalifa has been the tallest structure and building in the world since its topping out in 2009. Construction of the Burj Khalifa began in 2004, with the exterior completed 5 years later in 2009. The building was opened in 2010 as part of a new development called Downtown Dubai. It was designed to be the centerpiece of a large-scale and mixed-use development. The decision to construct the building was based on the government's decision to diversify from an oil-based economy, and for Dubai to gain international recognition. The building is named in honor of the ruler of Abu Dhabi, and President of the United Arab Emirates, Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Burj Khalifa was designed by a team led by Adrian Smith from Skidmore, Owings & Merrill, the firm that designed the Sears Tower in Chicago, a previous record holder for the world's tallest building. Outside the Burj Khalifa, WED Enterprises designed a fountain system, at a cost of $217 million US. Illuminated by 6,600 lights and 50 colored projectors, it is 900 feet long, and shoots water 500 feet into the air, while accompanied by a range of classical to contemporary Arabic, and other types of music. It is also the world's largest choreographed fountain. From the amazing tower, to the beautiful fountain, and 27 acres of well-landscaped park that surrounds the area, this is a must-visit, and is on my bucket list for sure. Have you been to any of these towers? We would love to hear about it in the comments. Thank you for joining us for this episode. Please like and subscribe for more content, just like this.